anniversary. So we've changed the schedule over about 10 times this morning, so we're going to get on with this. First of all, I want to recognize all the volunteers. So if I could have all my volunteers come up to the front, please. Karen, you. Yeah, you're a volunteer. Come on, Karen and Donna and Cheryl. Cheryl's in the back. Cheryl.
We'll get her.
Okay. No, get up here. I guess you. Okay. Okay. We have a lot of volunteers, and without them, Paul and I wouldn't be able to be in church on occasion, so I really appreciate everything that they do, and they help us out and everything. So if we could, we'd just give them a big round of applause, please. Okay, on to Baby Day. We're going to start with the oldest, excuse my glasses. We're going to start with the oldest one first, and the first one is Anna Harris. Anna was born December 10th of 2002. Her parents are Kevin and Felicia Harris. She has brothers Noah and Joshua. Her grandparents are Ronald and Mary Harris, and Francis and Brenda Van Bever. And her great-grandparents are Mildred Harris and Jim and Gladys Land. Her dad likes to call her AJ, and her favorite toys are her baby dolls. And her favorite songs are This Little Light of Mine and Jesus Loves the Little Children. Our next one is Jessie Wall. She's not here with us today. Jessie is the granddaughter of David and Yvonne Muleman, and her birthday is March 22nd, 2003. And she comes and visits with us on occasion, and we sure enjoy her. The next one is Avery Thrash. She was born January 9th of 2003. Her mother is Lou Thrash. Her grandparents are Brian and Kristen. And also grandparents are Oscar and Carmen Gracia. Her brothers and her mom like to call her Boo Bear. And her favorite toy is baby dolls. The next one is Abigail Howell. Abby's birthday is August 6th of 2003. Her parents are David and Roxanne Howell. Her brother is Silas. Her grandparents are David and Caroline Howell and Pat and Carol Resnetter. Her great-grandparents are Harriet Howell. And her nickname is Baby Girl, Sweet Pea, and Abby Girl. She likes to play with Play-Doh and kitchen toys, and her favorite song is Five Little Monkeys. Next is Damien Smith. Damien is new to us. He's been coming for a month or so. Damien's birthday is September 29, 2004. His parents are David and Rhiannon Smith. His grandparents is David Jones and Kathy Jones. His nickname is Dee Dee or Dee Dee Monster. He likes to play with cars and balls and his wagon, and his favorite songs are the Doodle Bob song. Next is Caleb Williams. He's not here today, but he was born October 20th, 2004. His parents are Justin and Carrie Williams. Grandparents are Buddy and Denise Williams, Billy and Teresa Bennett, and Tammy Constancio, and Alfred and Julie Solis, and his great-grandparent is Anna Good. Also not with us today is Alyssa Yepma. Her birthday is November 10th of 2004. Her parents are Jason and Kelly Yepma. Grandparents again are Buddy and Denise Williams, Mike and Debbie Sternkorb, Danny and Cecilia Renando, and great-grandparents is Anna Good. Then we have Grace Elizabeth Mercer. We call her Princess Grace, at least in the nursery. So she was born December 22nd, 2004. Her parents are Michael and Paige Mercer. She has two brothers, Tristan and Patrick, and a sister, Madeline. Her grandparents are Bill and Pamela Green. Her great-grandparents are Gigi, are Mary Jo Noble, and Mimi, who is Addie Belle Green. Her nicknames are Gracie Bug, Pee Wee, and Princess Grace. Her toys are Stuffed Pooh Bear, Blocks, Wagon, and Elmo, and her favorite songs are Joy, 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 and Wiggles music. Next is Aline Ruff. Here she comes. She was born on March 16, 2005. Her parents are Chad and Andrea Ruff. Her grandparents are Gary and Debbie Gilly and Rick and Sondra Ruff. Her great-grandparents are J.W. and Tate Phipps, Helen Bledsoe, and Reverend Marvin and Vera Gilly. Her favorite toys are Blanket and Love Bunny and her farm. And while Mom was telling me this, Aunt Cassidy said, and Aunt Cassidy, so we got to include Aunt Cassidy. Her favorite song is Ring Around the Rosie, and her nicknames are Allie Bug, Alligator, Snickle Fritz. We also call her Princess Allie in the nursery also.
Queen Allie.
Oh, Queen Allie, excuse me.
She's queen.
Okay, next we have Jaden and Jalen Davis Hall. They were born March 29th of 2005. Parents are Nikki Davis and Rashad Hall. They have sister, Corinne. Grandparents is Tammy Davis. Great-grandparents is David and Nora Hall. They like Jesus Loves Me. And their favorite play toys is Sister Corinne and an activity center. No one would believe that these babies were premature a little over a year ago. I'll tell you what, 15 years, I'd have to be the offensive line having to meet up against this Temple defense line, I'll tell you. Next is Braden Donovan Flack. He was born July 22nd, 2005. Parents are Brad and Amber Flack. His brother is Preston. Grandparents are Pastor Dawn and Jan Flack. And oh, I'm sorry about that, Pastor.
I knew there was a problem.
Excuse me, grandparents, Pastor Dawn, well, I have Flack there. Pastor Dawn and Jan Bosell and Jim and Louise Flack. That's where I got confused. His
Glasses.
nicknames are Chunky Monkey, and in the nursery we call him Sir Braden. His favorite toys are balls, cell phones, anything that can be chewed on, and I know his favorite toy in the nursery is little pink giraffes. His favorite song is Jesus Loves Me and Itsy Bitsy Spider, and he likes to play patty cake in this little piggy. Next we have Ty Anthony Diaz. Ty was born on October the 18th, 2005. His parents are Mark Diaz and Jennifer Morales. His siblings include a little puppy by the name of Jade Diaz. His grandparents are Jimmy and Anita Morales, Faye Bishop, and Robert Diaz. Great-grandparents are Rosa Lucero, the late C.D. and Virginia Lucero, Benito and Grace Morales, and the late Opal Jackson and Truett Shorty Bishop. His nicknames is Bobo and Lovebug. His toys are a Baby Einstein book and a Toucan Sam. His favorite music is all music, as he will get quiet when any music starts to play. Last but not least is Allison Leanne Baden. She was born December 29th of 2005. Her parents are Marty and Callan Baden. She has a sister by the name of Jessica. Grandparents are Lynn and Irene Baden and Bob and Maxine Cockbrenner. Great-grandparents is Otilda Schutz. Nicknames are Allie, and her favorite toy is her bottle. Paul and I had the privilege a couple of weeks ago of going to Fort Walton Beach, Florida to visit with my brother. While we were there, we had found a little church that we go to. It's called First Church of the Nazarene of Fort Walton Beach. And while we were there, they were having baby day. They only had 5 or 6 babies. Aren't we glad that we have this many babies to bring up into our church?